So we all pretty much know this by now, but whenever the next iPhones are about to come out, the older generations are probably one of the weirder ones to pick up just because, we have to wait a little bit of time for them to go ahead and, be available in the used market, especially for the prices to go down. And I will be honest, these are some of the best iPhones you should probably always buy. However, as of right now, they're probably not the best ones to buy right now just because the next ones are coming out. And these are the Pro series, the Pro and the Pro Maxes. So essentially, whenever Apple goes ahead and releases the next iteration of iPhones, and we've seen this for years now, last year when they released the 12 Pro, in my opinion, this iPhone really wasn't worth it. But even the year before this, when they released the 11 Pro, these are iPhones that end up, being discontinued by Apple. So meaning, when Apple goes ahead and releases the next iPhone, the iPhone 14s, Apple's no longer going to be selling the iPhone 13 Pro. However, they're still going to be selling the iPhone 13 for the most part. So because of that, it's always a good idea to go ahead and if you're planning on buying another iPhone, especially when we're so close to the next iteration of iPhones coming out, your best bet is to pretty much just wait it out. Don't buy the next iPhone right now. However, the next event is very, very close. So if we go and take a look at the calendar right now, we can go and give ourselves a little bit of leeway what's going on. So on September 7th, the next iPhones are going to be announced. So this will pretty much tell us that, okay, well, the next iPhones are going to be around. So the iPhone 14 and 14 Pros are going to be announced. They're probably going to be in everybody's hands on the 16th. Probably the next 2 weeks after from the rest of the year, we're pretty much going to be getting just a ton of different iPhones flooding the used market like crazy. And these are going to include the iPhone 13 Pros and maybe even the iPhone 12 Pros. So if you're planning on buying an iPhone 13 Pro right now, you could probably save yourself hundreds and hundreds of dollars if you just end up waiting a little bit of time until they end up coming out in the used market. So in my opinion, the iPhone 13 Pro is probably one of the best iPhones you can buy of all time. This iPhone has an amazing display, has tons of capability, tons of power, and honestly, I will probably end up keeping this iPhone for much longer than I plan on keeping it because it is just that great of an iPhone. But the issue that we're kind of having is that we're so close to the next iPhone release that many people may just end up, upgrading to this iPhone anyway. I would recommend just waiting it out. Buy these iPhones in the used market. They're not going to be available brand new, but they're going to be literally in the used market. You'd probably find them for like $600 at that point. Now, another thing I want to hit on is the similarities between this and the rumors that we've been getting between this iPhone and the iPhone, 14. The 14 theoretically is going to have the same exact chipset as this phone. It may be a little bit faster, but this iPhone still has more RAM than the iPhone 14, theoretically speaking. So that is another really big advantage for the 13 Pro. The display on this iPhone is going to be better because it's going to have that ProMotion display. It's probably going to have better cameras on this iPhone as well, and maybe even a bigger and better battery life. Who knows? The build quality on this iPhone is still perfect. So we're going to have to kind of see what's going to be happening in the future. But personally, this is probably the best iPhone you should not be buying right now, just because you're going to be going down in the used market like crazy very, very soon. So that kind of covers it up. If you have any other thoughts or questions, please let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.